Hey, what's up, everyone? You are watching or listening to the My Comic Book Journey podcast. I'm your host, KNDY, and we will go back to September 1993 with Valiant Comics' Secret Weapons, issue number 1. This one was written and penciled by Joe St. Pierre, inker Bob Wiacek, colorist Mike Cavallaro, and editor-in-chief Bob Layton. So let us begin. Let's check out this cover first. That's a really cool cover from St. Pierre, Joe St. Pierre, and Bob Wiacek. Anyway, with every comic book company, it appears to be customary to have a superhero group consisting of that comic universe's top heroes to take on evil. You know, the Marvel has the Avengers and the Uncanny X-Men, the Defenders, to name a few, while DC has Justice League of America, Teen Titans, also to name a few. But back in September 1993, Secret Weapons consisted of Geomancer, Eternal Warrior, Exo Manowar, Bloodshot, Shadow Man, and 2 members of Harbinger, Amanda and Eddie, to form a team because things are not looking good for Solar. The story goes back to October 1992 with the 14th issue of Solar. I tend to say Solar. I don't know why. I guess you could say Solar, Man of the Atom. But we are introduced to Fred Bender, a talented investigator who knew how to obtain information, and with his curiosity about Solar, Bender decided to investigate and was able to track down Phil Selesky, and going so far to have Selesky show him an example of his powers to control energy. As Selesky, who is as Solar, and Bender went outside of reality, it gave Bender powers to control energy, but in the process, the power made him insane. Solar ended up taking away Bender's powers and dropping the insane Bender in the middle of a desert. Let's go ahead and show you some of that artwork right here. See if we can do that real quick. There you go. So in the first issue of Secret Weapons, the story continues with Bender crawling in the desert, driving to get his revenge on Solar and wanting to regain the power he once had. Selesky, using his impeccable investigating techniques, finds a way to find the evil Master Dark. Selesky is willing to do anything to destroy Solar, so Dark takes away Bender's humanity and turns him into Dr. Eclipse. And his entire body is made of the forces of dark power, and he can assume any desired form, which makes him even more dangerous. And immediately, he pays a visit to Selesky, Solar, and Gale at their home. As Dr. Eclipse is pretending to be Selesky, he tries to go after Gale, but Solar is there to stop him. To Solar's surprise, Dr. Eclipse is very powerful, and Solar is taken out. The Geomancer is able to sense all this and goes to Earth's heroes for some help of stopping this new evil, Dr. Eclipse. The first issue is pretty much an introductory storyline of how these superpowered individuals respond to the Geomancers and knowing there must be a huge threat if Solar had been taken out. And the only way to defeat his new foes is by teaming up with each other. An entertaining storyline with a good start by writer and artist Joe St. Pierre. Secret Weapons would last for 21 issues through 1995 until the company was sold to Acclaim Comics. Definitely a series worth checking out, and definitely continuing that storyline of what happened to Dark, and also this creation of Dr. Shadow, or Dr. Eclipse, I'm sorry. But yeah, definitely a cool issue, definitely worth checking out. And I think, if anything, I think it was a good first superhero comic book featuring Valiant's top heroes. I mean, you have different Valiant groups, especially with Hard Corps and Harbinger, but this one was a little different because they had some of the main key characters from the comic books. So anyway, I just want to say that this is a really cool Valiant issue. Definitely check it out. And I will see you later. Wink, wink, and See you later, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.